Hello Slytherins! Welcome to my makeup tutorial. Go ahead and start with your foundation and brows. Wingardium Leviosa! Just kidding, there won't be any Harry Potter puns in this video. I have my contour kit from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I'm going to be using this color right in the middle here. It's my favorite. 215 brush from MAC. And I'm just going to work that into my crease, just using tiny little circles and windshield wiper motions. You want to work with minimal product on your brush. A little bit goes a long way. We're just using this as the foundation for everything to blend into. Just keep adding little by little and just keep blending, blending, blending. Go over it back and forth until it looks nice and smooth and polished. You can also contour with it as well. I like to use a smaller brush for my contour because I have such a tiny little face and I like to be more controlled with my product. So you want to use the same motions, just the tiny little circular motions, and just keep buffing it out until you get that nice, smooth, polished finish that you like. You might need to go over it a few times to get it just right, since it is a smaller brush. So now we're going to dip into the matted color here as our highlight, and we're going to use that as our base. So I'm just using one side of my 215 brush and patting that all over my lid. The next step calls for eyeliner. I'm using Feline by MAC Cosmetics, and I'm going to work that into my waterline. Now you can actually be pretty sloppy here because we're going to end up blending it out later with a 219 brush, so I'm just really loading it on. You can also put it on your upper waterline, but that kind of takes a little bit more skill, so use at your own risk. Here's my 219 brush, and now I'm actually going to go in and buff that out. The more I blend out my eyeliner, the more it's going to turn into kind of a cream eyeshadow or even just like a dry eyeshadow. So you want to be more controlled with it and just slowly add and buff as you go. So I'm going to bring it up onto my eyelid and just keep using tiny, tiny little strokes back and forth and little tiny, tiny little circles. Luckily, it takes a pretty long time for the eyeliner to dry down and set in place, so you have quite a while to blend everything out. But you want to add slowly, slowly, slowly. And here I'm just adding it into my crease and slowly bringing it up just little by little. The trick with this technique is to just kind of like take it one step at a time. So going back and forth, adding more eyeliner and then blending, adding more eyeliner and then blending, and then you'll get a really nice, beautiful, soft cat eye that just kind of floats out of your eye. So now we can see it's starting to get darker and it's starting to shape that nice, beautiful cat eye. You want to make sure you bring it out toward the edge of your eye, but you don't want to go out too far. Try to keep it controlled on just the edge of your eye that kind of just lightly falls off. Make sure you go back and forth between the eyes. It kind of helps keep equal darkness between the eyes if you kind of take it step by step. I like to focus most of my darkness on the very bottom outer corner. It kind of helps your eye look a little bit bigger. Now I'm going in with this warmer color here, and I'm taking a blending brush and I'm just going over my crease just on the edge, and it kind of helps blend the eyeliner that we blended out. It kind of helps that melt together and look a little bit more consistent. It's kind of hard to control that eyeliner when you're starting to blend it out, so this color will help it just blend in a little bit more. Tiny little circles. I always say blending is going to be your best friend whenever you're doing any smoky eye. So blend, blend, blend on the top, on the bottom. And you can actually add a little bit more color. Feel free to revisit any colors that you're using. A lot of the time when you're blending or adding colors, you might lose different colors that you put on beforehand. So now go in with Carbon from MAC or any other black that you have, and I'm going in with a flat brush and I'm just going over what I just did. So because the eyeliner is a cream base, it's always smart to kind of set it in place with a powder. That's going to increase your longevity and it's going to darken up your eye tenfold, so it's going to look a lot deeper on those edges. Whenever you're using black, you want to use a little bit at the time. I only have a little bit loaded on my brush, so it's not going to fall out onto my cheeks and smear into my foundation. Just add slowly as you go. Patience, patience, patience. And then, of course, go back and blend that in with your fluffy brush. Typically, I will go back in between each step and just blend it out a little bit more. You can see how everything is starting to kind of melt together, and it looks very smoked out. So finally, it's time to add our house colors. I'm going in with this nice Slytherin color, and I'm just adding it to the inner corner of my eye, a little bit at a time, and I'm just kind of shuffling it right on top of the eyeliner on either side, so just kind of fling it back and forth, tiny little strokes. And now I'm going in with a flat brush and just kind of patting it in the center of my eye. This is going to be the color that connects the light to the dark, so it's kind of the middle color. So I like to kind of just pat it on a little bit over that dark and a little bit over that light. Just by patting it on like this, it should kind of blend itself, so you shouldn't even really need a blending brush after this. And I'm just kind of like lightly patting over either side and letting it sort of blend itself, just slowly adding and bringing it up into the crease a little bit. Now the final touches, I'm going to use mascara and just kind of shimmy it on there. And make sure you get the bottoms too. I always just kind of like to tickle it onto my bottom lashes. So now I'm going to add a touch of silver because that is part of Slytherin's colors. I have this super slick eyeliner from MAC Cosmetics in Nocturnal. Shake it up before you use it. It helps the color mix back together. And just use the tip of the brush. It's a very, very wet and very runny, so I'm just kind of using it on the inner corners of my eye. You want to use a little bit at a time because this stuff can get out of control really fast. You also don't want to load this up too much because it can crack. So just kind of very, very lightly just use the tip of the brush and go over the inner corner on top and on bottom and just kind of blend it out using the brush. Take a break for tea and then put on your lashes. The final step is lips, and I'm using this color called Naked from Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's pretty simple. You don't even need a lip liner or a primer. You just kind of follow the shape of your lips and just add as you go. I really love liquid lipsticks for their longevity. We're probably going to be at the park all day, so I need this stuff to last. So finally, it's time to put the uniform on. I'm using little accessories that I already had in my house that was Slytherin colors, like these cute little earrings. We all got our other accessories from this place called Whimsic Alley in Los Angeles, but you can also find it online. Everyone in the group made a creative, fashionable spin off of the Hogwarts uniform. So let's go to the park.
Well, it's another day at Hogwarts. We're here with our Gryffindor crew and our Slytherin crew, because we don't have friends in any of the other houses.
We have a boy with us today.
We have a boy!
First time ever.
Hello. I'm a boy.
If you guys don't know, this is Justin Mark Morrison of justinmarkmorrison.net.
Com. Don't go to, do not go to .net. I haven't got a chance to cancel that site yet.
So this is Stephanie's wonderful and talented fiance.
Yep.
I just love him.
Is incredible, and he's got good jokes.
He has okay jokes.
He's usually the winner of Joke of the Day.
Yes, they're usually dad jokes.
Also, he films all the Sailor Moon skits. He is the director and filmer.
Filmographer. I'm a filmist.
Wait, crap! What are we doing? Ready? Okay, Maestro. Wait, that's Star Wars.
Hogwarts Castle, so I'm learning from my mistakes.
Do you work here or are you just a fan? Those are mine.
This lovely stranger let us borrow his magical book.
Wait, this is my pen.
making friends all over the place.
1, 2, 3.
Oh my gosh, this is so cute!
I feel like super professionals, but so let's just do it like
I feel like that encompasses my personality. Is it a juicy story? Right now all the girls are very excited because the boys are dueling!
TP.
Oh,
Casting the spell. Now one of you are taking damage.
Oh no! Oh, it's getting real!
Get that blood going.
Yeah. Cast the spell. Cast the spell.
Come on, Gryffindor!
Okay, now one of you are taking damage. And now one of you guys are kissing the other.
Oh, you were joking.
Some days!
Chris, I know for a fact you don't stick your tongue out when you kiss Molly.
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
This is very great! This is a great
There's
day!
your new fan fiction.
Oh my
Expect
god!
the first draft by tomorrow.
We all approve this relationship.
Okay, here's the scene.
Kelly is now the sorting hat, and she's going to sort us all. Are you going to sort? All right, Molly.
Wait, I'm gonna make a top. How cute. Very difficult choice. This one must be Slytherin.
I always knew! You guys are in the wrong fandom right now.
But it will help if you just sing along. C-A-F-E-F-I-R-E is so witchy song. C-A-F-E-F-I-R-E is so witchy song. If you think we can sing it faster, then you're wrong, but it will help if you just sing along. Squidward!
No!